Hi, I am KB with Nerdophiles. How are you?
Hi, I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So lovely to meet you. Okay, so let me dive right in. I find that when we initially kind of meet Nadia, her interactions with Professor Moore reveal that they aren't really that different, kind of minus the murder and the mayhem, of course. So what do you think it is in both of them that kind of initially draws them together?
I think probably that they both do have this love for literature and they do love stories and they love reading and they love books and they're both kind of loners. So I think they probably see that quality in each other, and also they have a lot to talk about, because they both have the same interests. So I think initially that's probably why they do get on. And Nadia is not phased by him. She's not intimidated by him. And a lot of people are. And I think she's like, oh, he's just my professor. Don't really care. Oh, I've actually got something interesting to talk to him about.
hmm Oh my God, I love that because Nadia honestly is one of the most brilliant characters we get to see this season. And I think the fact that she's so inquisitive is so lovely to see, but also it's the reason why kind of eventually she uncovers who Professor Moore, aka Joe, really is. So as she uncovers kind of more of the truth about Professor Moore, kind of what do you think Nadia's greatest fear is?
I think she probably hasn't even thought about that. I don't think she has
Mm,
actually asked herself that question, because that I was sort of asking myself that question when I was doing all this stuff towards the end of the season, and I was like, there's no way. If she'd asked herself that question, she probably would not have put herself in half the situations, but she's got nothing to gain, and she just wants to she's just in it for the greater good, and she sees this, another woman in danger, and wants to help her. So I think she's not thinking, she's just wanting to get to the end, and she thinks that she can. And I do think she has the capability. It's just circumstance in the end.
yeah, oh my gosh. And so my final question really is, kind of Nadia, obviously, in the beginning, because of their love of books, she goes from confidant to kind of detective spy. So how does she initially keep kind of that pivot close to her chest, also while maintaining, Professor Moore's trust?
I think that in my mind, I was like, she's just a brilliant liar. Like, because she's so smart, she's a really good liar. And in all of those scenes where she had to pretend that everything was okay with Joe, I was like, you could easily play into the fact that she'd be really nervous, but she's already so good at all of this. But she's doing so well. It would be silly if if she wasn't good at lying. So yeah, I just think she's super smart, and she's good at lying and covering up her nerves, because you would be nervous in all of those situations.
As you said, their kind of initial love of books is what brings them together. So, Nadia goes from confidant to spy. So, how does she kind of initially keep that pivot close to her chest while maintaining, Joe, aka Professor Moore's trust?
I think this is just what, like, she knows the right way to do this because she is an expert when it comes to whodunits. So I think this is, without even her having to figure out how she's going to do this, it's embedded in her. No one knows this genre better than her. And on top of that, I just think she's super smart and she's a really good liar. So she's kind of the perfect candidate to come up against Joe and try and, you know, take him down or figure him out. In terms of like types of people, she's perfect for it.
Well, I love it. She is definitely the one to go up against him. This season has been crazy, but in the best of ways. I absolutely adored it. So just thank you so much for taking time to chat with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.